What is good, Cardano fam, Ada gang? We have lots of exciting updates to unpack today, so hit that subscribe, hit that like. Cardano ADA 24-hour trade volume surpasses $4.4 billion according to CoinGecko. 24-hour trade volume also surpassing BNB now for the fourth day in a row. CoinMarketCap ranks Cardano as the number one most bullish community sentiment at over 91%. So social dominance is strong. We also see that with Lunar Crush, with real-time metrics on social activity, trends, sentiment, and influence, ranks Cardano as yesterday's seventh most mentioned asset. Coinpedia shares its weekly top 10 altcoin watch list, including ADA and SNEC. Pretty good. $1.15 is the main resistance for Cardano, says Ali Martinez, technical analyst. So we need to surpass that level. That's an important level for us to surpass, $1.15. Coin Bureau says altcoin momentum is heating up, highlighting ADA and AVAX as the best performing assets in the CoinDesk 20 index. We saw that yesterday, but we see a lot more outlets talking about ADA, sharing more of the news, which is great. What about altcoin season? Coinbase Institutional says altcoin season is coming. As September approaches, the transition to a full-scale altcoin season is likely. Our positive Q3 outlook stems from macro trends such as potential Fed rate cuts and expected regulatory advancements like the Clarity Act and more. And Charles also did say the Clarity Act will be the catalyst going into altcoin season. Coinbase also highlights increasing institutional interest in Ethereum, supported by demand from digital asset treasuries and the growing narrative around stablecoins and real-world assets. ETH held by treasuries is surging, showcasing rising interest in altcoins such as Ethereum, Cardano, and many others. And we're just getting started, guys. Institutions are buying chunks of ETH, ADA, and many more, and that's only going to increase. Altcoin Daily includes Cardano in their list of perfect top 10 cryptocurrencies. So we have a lot of sentiment to share today from influencers, creators. Lark Davis says Cardano just did something big, breaking December's resistance, forming a golden cross. The last time this happened, ADA pumped 236%. Will history rhyme once again? I think so. He also says if Cardano ADA's breakout holds, the next couple of months could be huge. The Modern Investor, with over 250,000 subscribers on YouTube, says the public prefers ADA, BTC, Solana, and XRP. That's just a fact. So I like these mic drop statements because at the end of the day, ADA, XRP, and others as well have very strong, undeniable brand and mindshare. Virtual Bacon, with over 780,000 subscribers on YouTube, says as long as the market is good and we have altcoin season, it's clear Cardano will pump. Why not? I like that he keeps it simple. He doesn't overthink. This is another great example where he says a lot of retail is going to come back in. They all remember Dogecoin. It should be able to make a run soon. Similar to Cardano, soon retail will think ADA is very cheap compared to Ethereum. And again, that's the rotation that we're going to see into Cardano and many others. This was surprising. CNBC TV 18, a leading business channel in India with over 4.1 million subscribers on YouTube, highlights Cardano's strong gains. So again, we're getting a lot more retail coverage. Yesterday, we saw Mr. Beast, XQC, Aiden Ross, and Kraken donating to them. Kraken, of course, full support of ADA and SNEC, and more mainstream outlets. It's going to be one after the other. Another one, Yahoo Finance, highlighting Grayscale registering in Delaware in preparation for, and again, hinting at Cardano spot ETFs around the corner. So we're going to see more and more of these outlets cover ADA, and it's great. I'm very excited, guys. ADA right now at 922, really good, actually holding a very good support. XRP looking good too, 3.1. ADA, this is really nice. Like, I'm happy with anything above 0.7. So the fact that we're chilling at 92 cents is actually very, very good. Bitcoin at 117, I don't think Bitcoin dominance is going to go back up. I think we're going to see a slow and steady tumbling of Bitcoin dominance. We still need Russell 2000 index to break out and reclaim its previous all-time highs. But with a 20x increase in stablecoin issuance since last cycle, with the money printer prime, with a Fed rate cut probably happening, even if it's a small amount, it will happen likely at some point. Not that that's the core reason for altcoin season and whatnot. We have a lot of catalysts like legislation, catalysts like the the Clarity Act, and many others. There's a lot of reasons to think of upside potential than downside potential. Now, let's flip the narrative, right? Just to be objective and look at both sides. Let's say ADA runs to 50 cents, which is unlikely. But let's just say, for the sake of the example, it does. I'll just buy more. It's that simple. So I'm looking at the upside potential. I think ADA, XRP, even though XRP pumped a lot, I think XRP still has a lot of headroom still. I think ADA can easily surpass its previous all-time highs and then some. I think XRP can go past $4, $5, and then some. It's just a matter of the rotation, and we need to see Ethereum. Probably it'll go past like 5K or something like that. So things are looking really good, guys. I think definitely a shout out to Virtual Bacon. Anytime he talks about Cardano, he just keeps it so simple, and he doesn't mid-curve, he doesn't overthink, and he understands the qualitative components that Cardano has a strong narrative, strong brand, it's got the network effect, perfect, which is excellent going into this cycle because we got the tech and the narrative and the community. So guys, let me know what you're watching right now, what you're most excited about. What is your price target for ADA this cycle? I think we can easily hit like a $5 to $7. I think we can go beyond our previous all-time high. Smash that subscribe, smash that like. I'll see you guys in the next Angry Crypto Show.